The game's future star as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Erie Seawolves and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Wynkoop will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching home than he is on the road.
One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Freeman. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. The pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Come on, you got it. Come on.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The right fielder,
standing in, Willie Abreu, and their runners at the corners now. Two quicks. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Carlos Herrera.
Not shortstop. Carlos Herrera.
He pulls this one into right. Woodrow has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they get the double play at third. So it's no runs on. Leading off the inning, Reggie Beatty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Down the third baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Pinero. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And there are 2 away now. Danny Freeman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they extend a bit, it's now 3-1.
As a reliever.
Digging in to try it again. Danny Freeman, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Yard Goats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Wynkoop earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Erie Seawolves and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Evan Grills, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
In now, Danny Freeman. He's coming off a 3-home run game last night. So we'll see what he does for an encore in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Kenny Zemecki, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1. Soft grounder left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it.
At the plate, Cam Gibson.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cam.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Danny Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 26 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's... Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Hit hard to short, reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yard Goats are out on top, 4-0. Digging in once again, Brian Shales. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit on the ground to third. And he is in there. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Hartford took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Evan Grills earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jay Groom will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Danny.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one.
Hard 90.
And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. Stepping up to the plate, Arbison Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away. So stepping in, Alan Trejo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is line to left. Jimenez brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Now it throw to second, and he can't get back in time. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Danny Freeman.
Danny.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball heading for the alley.
Go two.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Mundell ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is returned. Striding forward now is the DH, Danny Freeman. Runner in scoring position with Surgan. Line towards center field.
You gotta move, you're scoring.
Hardy is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Into the box, Danny Freeman.
The designated hitter, Danny Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped out to short. Fielded cleanly.
Dig.
That's the second out. Now at the plate, Danny Freeman. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 6-4.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Ashton Godot claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the game 2 of this 4-game set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's based Cutter Crawford, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part...
At the plate, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play.
Number 15.
Box now, Joaquin Casilla, and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Runners off for second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Striding in once again, Danny Freeman. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch on its way.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah.
Danny Freeman will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him.
Move it, move it, move it,
move it. The 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeter Downs, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Freeman is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Digging in and looking for more, Joaquin Casilla. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Yard Goats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ryan Rollison earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this 4-game series between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Connor Wade will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Solo shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
On to first, a double play. Danny Freeman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Here comes the first pitch.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game as they push the lead to 4-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Digging in, Austin Wright. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Austin Wright.
Now, attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Here we go.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 2 runs score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Settling in now, Sam Hilliard, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-2. Runner goes for third. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Duran is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yard Goats lead it 8-4. So digging in now, Brett Netzer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Brett.
Under down the line at third. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top 8-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Danny Freeman, fresh off a bases-clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Jimenez is back, and he'll get there for 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield. Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Hartford Yard Goats get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Peter Lambert takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Ashton Godot takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Sea Dogs, 4 runs, 7 hits.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Hartford Yard Goats. The Yard Goats look for their 7th straight victory next. Evan Grills, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Leading off.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Danny Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit high and deep out to left field.
Round it.
Oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Digging in, Brian Mundell, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Freeman stands at second with no outs. And now the runner's trying for third. Slow grounder to first.
Hang on, right here.
Up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Batting fifth.
Now batting, Willie Abreu. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Danny Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping into the box, Brian Mundell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian Mundell.
The 0-2 home. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. So he can't make contact there on strike 3. But meanwhile, the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Willie Abreu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Abreu.
The pause. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed. And that's the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. Ready now, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 out with the man at first.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
See it, drive it like you can.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Ready once again, Danny Freeman. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And this throw gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Brian Mundell.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And they get the double play at third.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
1 error. They left 16 men on base.
The show's continuing coverage of East. Chichi Gonzalez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Mullins will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back. Stepping up now, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at bat.
Freeman.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Go on, go 2,
and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Digging in now, Arvison Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he struck him out. All game for him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. Now to the plate, Danny Freeman. Try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One time right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Diaz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
You're scoring.
And that is off the wall. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Rollison starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 2-run shot to left center. 32 now for the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the 1st.
Standing in, Danny Freeman. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in, Danny Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in, Sam Hilliard. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between 1st and 2nd.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Yard Goats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ryan Rollison earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Brian Shaw wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.